Greetings, mathematicians. Today we're going to be creating a new program. Let's go ahead and start off by going to New Document. We'll go ahead and add the calculator page, and under the menu option, the last option, Functions and Programs, we'll go into Program Editor for New, and we are going to call this PYTHD. We are going to do Pythagorean Theorem. But we're going to call with the letter C because we're going to use this program to solve for the missing side when it's a hypotenuse that's missing. And we are going to put this in the catalog, so choosing that last option, and we'll revisit that once we're done with the program. Notice it does split this page here, and this is just one of many ways to do a program. One thing that I'd like to do is ungroup the pages. So that first one's a calculator page, and now this is all program. And really we can go straight down to here. So the first thing we're going to do is put in a request. So let's go to input output request, and we're going to be using the control multiply symbol for what's in parentheses. So we're going to ask what is the length of A? So we'll put A and then question mark, and then we want to use the right arrow to get out of that, because we're also going to store this as a variable. So hitting comma, and we'll use A to do that. Hit enter. We're also going to do another request, this one for B, so input output, not request string but request, and same thing again, control multiply symbol inside the parentheses, what is the length of B, question mark, get out of the parentheses, comma, B. The next thing is actually going to be the calculation for it. So control square root symbol, so A raised to the second power plus or the square root of A squared plus B, the variable B, raised to the second power, and we're actually going to store that, so that's control variable, we're going to store that as option C. We hit enter. I'm actually going to put a display command. I could type it, but then I could also go to the menu as well. Number 1 for display. In parentheses, what I want to display is the length of C is, and if it's just display, I don't need, well, not is, but just is. The length, well, let's take that right, of C is, and let's hit enter. The next line is actually going to display C, so menu, input output, display, and my variable C. Okay, so after display C, we are going to go to our next line, and in this line, this is where I want to delete the variables A, B, and C after it's done all the calculations. So menu, 3 for define variables, 3 for delete variables, and here we can do A, comma, B, comma, C, and that's the end of the program. The one thing that's very important is that we have to check the syntax. So menu, and we can check the syntax and store it at the same time. So once we get this message stored successfully, it is good to go. Now I'm going to go back to this calculator page, and here I want to go to my catalog, and in option 5 under the current problem, there's my program that's in the catalog. From here, just put enter, and there's our first prompt A. So we're just going to do the 3, 4, 5 Pythagorean triple. So 3, what's the length of B? 4, and then there's my display, the length of C is, and 5. And if I wanted to run the program again, just scroll up and copy and paste it. This time let's do the length of A is 5, the length of B is 12, and there's the length of C, 13. And that's how you can program on the TI-Nspire CX. Thank you.